George Washington and I. The cherry tree myth is one of the most enduring legends about George Washington. When he was 6 years old, Washington cut down his father's cherry tree with a hatchet. When confronted by his angry father, young George bravely said, "I cannot tell you a lie. I did cut it with my hatchet." His father embraced him and rejoiced that his son's honesty was worth more than 1,000 trees. Oh well, this story, albeit sounds somewhat uplifting, was actually invented by one of Washington's first biographers, Mr. Mason Locke Weems. After Washington's death in 1799, people were anxious to learn more about him, and Mr. Weems was more than ready to supply the demand. There's no harm in teaching children the merit of courage and honesty through a story, even a concocted one. I may be a bit sensitive, but what bothers me most, though, was why Korean children, including me, would learn such a lesson from an American story. Do we Koreans not have any inspiring stories of our own? Throughout its history, Korea has been and still is idolizing the powerful nations with no end in sight. This practice of taudy must stop sooner rather than later. This reading is from essay entry number 259, Sprouts and Babies Determine Their Future, or 부성균의 떡잎부터 알고 사람은 어렸을 때부터 안다, in volume 3 of my books on Korean proverbs. A hole gets bigger whenever you work on it, or 구멍은 가클수록 커진다, published 2021.